Sarasota City Commissioners don't just have to fill the soon-to-be vacant city manager job, they also have to fill the most high-profile job at the police department. SNN local news reporter Jim Spiewak has the latest on the search for a new police chief and how the back and forth in the city manager search complicates things.
Well, with just a few weeks until Police Chief Mikel Hollaway is set to retire and no city manager set in place, that leaves some big question marks here at SPD headquarters for their top position. It's been well documented the City Commission is having its struggles finding a replacement for former City Manager Bob Bartolotta. But at the same time, they will soon begin the search for another high-profile job to fill when Sarasota Police Chief Mikel Hollaway steps down as scheduled in October of this year.
I can tell you honestly that I think this is a very, very tough and thankless job.
With enough accrued time built up, Hollaway could walk in August, but he was asked to stay on until a new city manager is picked, something that's yet to happen.
He or she, as city manager, is accountable for the actions of the police department, so therefore he or she ought to have be able to select who their final choice is.
Interim city manager Terry Lewis acknowledges that with the city manager position still up in the air and his departure set for the beginning of August, the city runs the risk of having to ask Hollaway to stay on longer.
That possibility certainly exists. There's that option. Everything's on the table right now.
So I asked the chief what he would say if asked to stay past October 31st.
I wish them the best. And as I said earlier, this is a tough, thankless job. I believe it's going to be even tougher. And so October 31st is it for me.
The deadline for applicants closed last Friday and the city received 98 applications. Hollaway says he will be involved in the search for his successor. And Chief Hollaway took the top position back in October of 2010, and with him retiring and all the revisions to the police pension, there's certainly a lot on their plate here at SPD over the next few months. Reporting outside the police department, Jim Spiewak, SNN Local News.
To add to the situation, SNN Local News found out the command staff at SPD is also close to retirement. That includes 4 captains that are in some form of the drop retirement program.